has ARK The Animated Series been pushed to 2024, and a new partnership announcement coming later this year. That's right, survivors, I'm GP bringing you the latest ARK news. A few weeks ago we talked about the situation with the animated series, which was announced way back in 2020 along with ARK 2, and that the ARK product manager stated recently that the situation remains the same as it was back in April when they released a roadmap stating that they have yet to place it with a streaming platform. Not to mention the news that the animated series is being self-funded out of the pockets of the two ARK co-founders, Jesse Rapsack and Jeremy Stieglitz, and not from Studio Wildcard itself. The lack of any news relating to the series since April led people to believe either there is a real trouble trying to sell the show to streaming platforms, potentially related to the amount of money that they may be asking for, or that the true plan was to release it in conjunction with ARK Survival Ascended for a huge promotion campaign. Well, that one may very well be off the table. After recently listening to the Snail Games webcast that was published earlier this week, where it was mentioned that ARK Survival Ascended will get 2 new expansion packs in 2024 and ARK Mobile revamp being pushed back to 2024, there was also a brief mention of the animated series. And this is what they said on the webcast.
Finally, ARK 2 continues development alongside ARK Survival Ascended and is planned for a Q4 2024 release built upon ARK Survival Ascended's application framework. Consumer merchandise and other corporate partnerships is anticipated to grow significantly in later 2023 and through 2024 with the release of the animated series, during which time we plan to announce an exciting partnership later this year and various premium mod expansions that will incorporate well-known external pre-existing intellectual properties.
So there's 3 things here. First, he said consumer merchandise and other corporate partnerships is anticipated to grow significantly in later 2023 and through 2024 with the release of the animated series. This to me is suggesting that the animated series will be out now in 2024, although you could potentially take that as being in later 2023, but I don't think that's quite what he was saying. I think he was saying through 2024 with the animated series, but it is slightly ambiguous, but it's clearly not coming anytime soon. Then he mentioned that they plan to announce an exciting partnership later this year. I have absolutely no idea what this is referring to because they've already announced big partnerships such as Grove Street Games and Overwolf, and very recently announced the Nitrado partnership. And the last thing he mentioned was premium mod expansions, so clearly they've already got some lined up for later this year, and possibly that's related to the upcoming partnership announcements, considering he said the premium mod expansions will incorporate well-known external pre-existing intellectual properties. Could we potentially be seeing something from the Jurassic Park franchise, maybe even the Indominus Rex and the Indoraptor? Potentially it's not even something related to dinosaurs, but it's going to be an external pre-existing intellectual property. Of course, this will all be related to premium paid mods, which not everyone will be interested in, but it's certainly something I'm very interested in hearing more about later this year. I do feel there is a lot more going on behind the scenes that none of us have any idea about, and I would say get ready. I think there's a lot more that we're going to find out about as we go through Q4 this year, but I think the Nitrado subject may not be the only bump in the road. That's all the latest, survivors. If you don't want to miss out on all the latest ARK news, make sure to subscribe.